going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here. It's time for more Supernatural. We're coming to the twilight of the season with episode 19 of season 8, which I've really I feel like the second half has really picked up some steam for sure. It's just been really great stuff. With the last episode being particularly interesting to go through, especially with the return of Chrissy, as well as the fact that it was a very rough situation with her losing her dad, and she was accompanied by two other young I guess potential hunters, really. And it was just a very testing scenario, wasn't it? But I felt like the story went really well, to be fair. So yeah, it was a very interesting test for Chrissy and her friends. So as well as Dean trying to, put her back on, the right track, I guess you could say. So yeah, but I'm excited to get into this episode. So, with that said, it is time to get into episode number 19 of Season 8 for Supernatural. Let's go.
What will happen this time?
Can we stop tormenting Kevin, please? Jeez. Give him a bloody break. No, that's it though. Kevin Tran has a break. Impossible challenge.
Rescued from hell and delivered unto heaven.
What?
Unto. That's how God talks.
Yeah.
Rescue a soul from hell? Like actually go to hell?
We're going to go back to... Oh no, Dean.
I mean, how do you even get a soul out of hell?
We're gonna need an expert.
We're going to need some angels, surely, because they can pull... We know from experience with these two that they could be pulled from hell.
Just hell. The veil. Heaven.
Rogue reapers smuggling people?
Shh. People, souls.
So that could have...
like hell coyotes?
So they could have done that all this time.
Now kill.
You will owe me a favor.
You say that like you know us.
Of course, you're the Winchesters.
So, we met?
I'm the Reaper who took Bobby Singer to hell.
Oh! Whoa! Bobby's in...
Bobby in hell? We burned his bones. Once we did that, it was over.
Not to fret. He'll be back in exactly 24 hours' time. Return for him then.
You know what would have been cool if he was getting in his taxi cab? Oh no. And decided to drive to hell in the taxi. That would have been cool. Wait, are we in purgatory?
So this is hell?
Not at all. This is purgatory.
I was gonna say, wouldn't Sam kind of have a bit of an idea of knowing what hell is like? Given what happened in season 5, season 6.
Crashing a Winchester into hell seriously blows. No.
This is an insult to injury.
24 hours. Precisely. Be here.
Sam's getting a first-hand taste in terms of what Dean had to contend with, really.
He knows where I am. We should move out. Find another place.
Jeez, Kev, would you chill out, huh?
Can't blame him
Have a
for
break.
not... Oh, is he gonna see maggots or some shit? Just
Come on,
with the
don't lose it
torment
on
that
me now.
Crowley is having on him.
It's my pie.
Oh! You took his pie! Kevin, that is illegal.
No better than to attempt that. My operatives saw you leaving with Sam Winchester.
Oh, Sam.
That was
Winchester.
Sam.
Oh, yes, that's a possibility.
And what time is Mr. Winchester due back from hell?
I'm picking him up in,
I don't think you're gonna be
well, now
picking him
17
back
hours.
up at all.
Say,
There we go. I mean, it had to add a kerfuffle to
that's one fare you won't be collecting.
to Sam returning from hell, right? There had to be a kerfuffle. Oh, yeah, that is unoccupied. So anyone in purgatory, like, you know, if you just escaped hell, you're in purgatory. Yeah, imagine just being, you know, sucked back in. Yeah.
I'm innocent. Help me.
No, having a look.
Eddie.
No, Sammy. Having a look-see in hell.
Came. I knew you would. I've been praying for it.
Oh God! Why is it always these reunions are met with either somewhat orthodox reception?
Blackout. Your free pedicure at the Mall of America. You made Dean swear to never tell another living soul how it changed your life.
Sam.
Oh, Bobby, the pedicure. Oh.
I'm sorry, Sam, but you're the 200th Sam I've seen today.
Oh,
that's how they
damn.
screw with me. Just endless.
Kevin Tran, and I need his half of the tablet. Apparently, his half has the good stuff, where mine has the acknowledgements and about the author. It had better be. Find that kid.
God damn it.
Like a sitting duck and Crowley breathing down my ass. Getting rid of the tablet just takes off some of the pressure.
But getting rid
Wait,
of it?
what?
Temporarily, I hid it.
Ah, no.
What? Where?
Oh,
If I tell you
no.
where, it's not hidden, is it?
From purgatory, you mean? At the cost of many angels' lives.
You screwed with his head and had him spy on us.
Well, it is true that I have spoken with Castiel many times, trying to reach
The
out to
nerve.
him, trying to help him. Dean. When I learned of the angel tablet, I did tell Castiel to get it at any cost. That's my job. To protect
And
heaven.
you encouraged him to kill
I'm a
Dick.
warrior, just as you are.
Piss off.
What would you expect? That his way into hell is through purgatory? I knew you'd want to know. You see,
Yeah.
we can be of
oh
help to each
no.
other.
Dean's just petrified, knowing how much of a challenge purgatory was for him. And I mean, at least Sam's now in hell. Which, out of context, doesn't sound as great as, yeah.
Bobby, they're messing with you. Don't listen to him. He's not
Oh
real. Bobby,
my
get away from him. We gotta
God.
go. You knew somehow. right?
Yeah. No.
Took a chance.
You took a chance.
50-50.
Guess I let you down, huh?
I'm just happy as hell to hear from you.
You might change your mind about that.
Why? What you mean?
He needs your
Maybe I
help.
gotta ask you a favor.
We need to get back
It's a big one.
to purgatory.
Hunter's funeral. Zip. Nothing. And I was okay with that.
Make peace.
Imagine my surprise.
Then he ends up in hell, and it's like balls.
Well, I guess if there has to be an eternity, I'd pick heaven over hell.
Yeah, because there's nothing screwy going on up there.
That too.
Now,
So he's running a little late.
you know, see, that's the thing. He was very specific, Bobby, like to the minute.
And if he doesn't show,
We got no way out.
Are we sure we don't have an Uber like option?
You want to know?
challenge.
You serious?
He doesn't want to go
Hey.
through with this, but he also doesn't want
Easy,
to
brother.
lose his bro.
I said, let's do this.
Bobby,
Hey,
you're
who-
a real one.
You don't owe me
Bobby,
nothing.
Benny.
Okay?
Benny.
As soon as I send you back, I'm gonna haul my ass up to Maine, and I'm gonna be waiting there for you when you get topside.
Oh, this is heartbreaking,
That
Dean.
sounds like playing, Chief.
He knows.
Let's get on with it.
Dean, not my Dean. He's a buddy of Dean's, Bobby. A buddy?
Good, buddy.
Oh,
Friggin' vampire?
this should be fun. Bonnie and Bobby and Benny.
Well, you two really went off the rails while I was gone, didn't you?
A lot's happened. Like, yeah. Bobby and Benny interacting. I'm here for this. Yeah.
It's your turn.
He's not gonna go.
You just make sure you tell Dean I say goodbye.
Benny,
I was never
real
any good up
one.
there anyway. Benny, wait.
I had a feeling. Oh! And you got Bobby riding as passenger.
I get the feeling that even if that didn't happen, he didn't want to come back, you know?
No, that's the vibe I got.
I'm sorry.
It was not going to be a return journey for Benny.
You're probably right.
He does if I say he does. He's inflicted untold damage on my kind.
Well, that's a you
Where I
problem.
said, actually, hell's too good for him. Really? Those two, before they're done, will both be locked away.
I'm just hoping they lock you away, dear. The rest I'll figure out.
Yeah, she's like, if this sends you
outside your weight class.
Don't call me a bureaucrat.
Oh boy. Oh, he got shook. Wow, Crowley was like, nope. Damn.
What? What? Talk to me. What?
It's okay. It's okay.
Just regenerate. No.
It's okay.
He's not regenerating. This is the wrong show. Wrong fandom.
It's done.
But even she could only take so much.
You
never would have told you.
monster.
Moms are like that, aren't they? So we killed her and got your address of her smartphone.
No way. This is no
You
way.
did, Paul.
He's gone. He took all his stuff, his notes.
I saw this coming.
Oh, okay.
Finally
The
freaked.
windows are okay.
Little geek made a run for it.
Yeah. The
Yeah, but where?
That's it though. Like he's just been like tormented with you know, with Crowley and all of that, and yeah. I just yeah, feel so bad for yeah, Kevin. Although I don't, given the fact that the boat was, considering the, you know, windows smashed and all of that. Yeah. But it's just really like, yeah, it's just really sad. Like, if I don't want to believe that he did kill Mrs. Tran, but yeah, because we will be throwing hands. That was a really great episode though. Yeah. Yeah, that was a really great episode when it came to obviously getting Bobby out of hell, get him into heaven, you know, Naomi approaching Dean and stirring the pot, because you know, she's like, see, told you could trust me, and I'm like, yeah, that's bullshit. I mean, this is personal gain, if anything, really, as well, because obviously the gates for the demons, that can be shut, and then, you know, that's all well and good for her. This is a detriment to Crowley, so she will assist in any ways possible. Obviously not doing this because, you know, she's a good person and all that jazz. But yeah, it was just really great. And Benny, full circle for him. Like I said, I knew he wasn't going to come back when him and Dean parted ways. This was a goodbye, especially when he talked about where, or how Earth has not really been fortunate for him. So, but yeah, love, good stuff. Oh yeah, I mean, I enjoyed this episode, though. I mean, I feel like for especially how, you know, big of a concept hell is. I feel like this could have been a two-parter. If anything, I mean, I didn't mind the first, trial situation being a single episode because it wasn't as, I guess, high stakes as hell, I would say, with the whole hellhound blood situation. So yeah, but hell, entering the belly of the beast, I feel like it's something that could have benefited a two-parter, if anything. So yeah, I mean, that's just me, because there is a lot to pry in regards to Sam entering hell, because it's obviously not his first rodeo there. And I was just thinking about the fact that, Sam going down there, that should have prompted some kind of, I don't know, they should have played on to the whole situation about Sam being down there before, obviously, when you came into when you ended season 5, should I say, came into season 6. So yeah, and not just that though, but of course, again, hell as a concept is not something that should be, it's not like sneaking around a small base or whatever. This is hell. This is where billions of demons and all that jazz reside. And you even saw the whole situation of Sam and Bobby fighting off those demons. I feel like and it was just that moment, really. It was just that. It wasn't like a fight to get out of hell or anything like that. So yeah, so I mean, obviously there were other factors to touch upon, especially with Kevin and him dealing with Crowley and all that jazz, but as well as the whole Naomi situation. But that's why I'm saying it could have benefited a two-parter, I feel. It's not exactly... I feel like you've rushed a lot of things by having Sam go to hell. And he was only there for like 5 minutes. And then, of course, we dealt with the whole purgatory stuff. So, yeah, I feel like... I don't know. For some reason, I do feel like it could benefit a two-parter. Just for the basis that hell itself is not, it's not like you could just pop there and be like, "Hi, I just need to, borrow some tools from hell for some reason." It's not like you could just nip to the shop there or whatever, just to get something you forgot to add to your meal or whatever. It's not going to be like a 5-minute trip. It should be more extensive and all that jazz. So, I don't know. That's how I probably would have wrote it, because. I know, I was reflecting, for some reason, I was reflecting to my, to a D&D session, actually, a long time ago. It was a few years now. But it took, quite a few sessions for us to, escape, the abyss, really. So, yeah, And I feel like on the equivalent, it would just be like a half session popping to hell, and that's the equivalent that I'm getting with this episode. When it should be that situation anyway. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think I think apart from the short amount of time we've had at hell, I think the other thing that was just getting me was the fact that it was like a breeze for Sam to get down there, like given the fact that we a couple of seasons ago, obviously there was that whole situation with him dealing with Lucifer and all that. So based on his time in hell, so because whereas Crowley shifted away Lucifer, it's not like he wiped his memories of hell or whatever. So that's that's the impression that I got. But still, yeah, it was really I mean, it was still really great to get Bobby, not just get another Bobby appearance, but also to get Bobby out of hell, tie him into the whole trial situation, and get him to heaven. So and there is that open door, I would say, in terms of seeing more Bobby again, potentially. So, yeah. but yeah, I mean, the whole situation with Benny as well, it was nice to wrap that full circle. Like I said, when it came to the farewell, which was really, really sad between Dean and Benny, it was that you just knew that Benny was not going to make it back. And especially when you consider episode 5 and episode 9 and how, difficult it was for Benny. Yeah. So and you got to say though, Dean's emotions during that moment. I mean, it's also it's not just the fact that Benny is like that he's asking a lot for Benny, but it's also the fact that it's his brother at the end of the day that he needs to rescue. It was just really, really powerful, that moment. So you have Dean in a state of regret, remorse, all that jazz, because of the fact that he doesn't want to do this, but he also doesn't want to lose his bro. So yeah. But it was just really, really great stuff, this episode, with how it wrapped up Benny's story. So it's just a shame. I feel like it could have flourished well with again, I don't know, I feel like maybe Benny could have benefited for the send-off he had was really, really nice, but I also feel like he maybe could have benefited from the two-parter. So but yeah, that's it is going to be sad because Benny was a really, really great character, and again, he is a real one. He was the fact that he was willing to do this, and he knew, but it was probably for the best as well. He knew that this was a one-way journey, really. And it was just really, really sad because obviously, as I've mentioned, he's had a really, really rough time, but he pulled through, and Benny was just incredible, for this duration of Supernatural. So we'll miss him. But it was also really great that he made Sam come around to him, because obviously Sam's had a bit of... I gotta say, though, curtailing a bit from that, I did like the interactions between Bobby and Benny. So, there's your ship name, if there was ever one. Bonnie. But no. The Bobby-Benny interactions were fun to explore as well. But, again, like I said, Sam coming around to Benny was just really, really great, considering, of course, they were not really on good terms, as episode 9 showed. But the fact that... The fact that he was very, very respectful in terms of, he like, he was going to carry him, of course, and he was like, nah, I can't do this. And then, of course, he was fighting the idea low-key, wasn't he? But he had to make it to the portal, otherwise Benny's, I guess, act as bait would not pay off, would it? So, yeah, so it was really, really great that he did come around in the end. Yeah. I've found the Rogue Reaper situation to be very interesting. Not just because of the fact that, well, this would, like, well, the next time we have a season that ends on Dean or Sam, just being trapped in hell, we don't need to pester the angels to just extract them. We just need to find a Rogue Reaper, right? So, yeah, I mean, to be fair, this is surprising information and all of that, and, yeah, I mean, yeah, you could say that a little bit more extensive research could have prepped them better, but I guess that's really the case with a lot of things in terms of brand new information. Like, the knowledge is always there, it's just you haven't reached that part yet, I guess. So yeah, and it's right here, right now with Benny, not Benny, with Sam trying to get to hell and all of that. Oh, I can take you there. I mean, I shouldn't, but yeah. I mean, to be fair, they're Rogue Reapers, so which I guess kind of explains why they're able to be visible, because of course we know what a Reaper's deal is when it comes to their visibility to a person. But I feel like with Rogue Reapers, they just want to They just want to chill. They just want to chill on Earth, and they don't really take their job as seriously. So, like Ajay, for example, wanted to be a taxi driver. Like I fancied that life because taxi driver's cool. So don't let your dreams be dreams, really, even for Reapers. But yeah, like I said, I found it very, very interesting. That whole concept. I think there was another thing that that I was going to make a mention about in terms of Rogue Reapers, but no, it's just the fact that they are more visible than your standard Reapers. But yeah, great stuff. We had the whole Naomi situation, trying to be all benevolent to Dean and all of that, but we know her game. I mean, like I said, personal gain, sure. I mean, that much is obvious, but it was just very, very interesting with her trying to be the bigger person when it came to approaching Dean. Dean's already a bit cautious and a bit aware, and will pull some heinous shit if she tries anything. But she was trying to be all benevolent, and like that moment where she freed Bobby to go to heaven. See, I told you could trust me. We never... No, you can't do that shit to us. Absolutely not. Given the fact that, of course, she put Castiel through a lot of agony, of course. And it's clearly manipulative, the approach to Dean. So, it's all this good guy act, but deep down we know they're a piece of shit. So... but I mean, to be fair, if it puts Crowley in a bit of a detriment, then that's all. She'll milk this whole scenario to make sure that she stands out on top. So, yeah, and it's also really to test Dean's mentality in terms of doing the right thing, like side with Castiel or side with someone who's actually wanting to help you out. Again, manipulative. So. Yeah, but yeah, this was great. And then you had the whole Kevin Tran situation, which felt so bad for him. I don't know. There's a part of me that wants to not believe that Mrs. Tran is like, especially with how much she is a badass. You're not gonna kill her off screen, right? But again, I'm 50-50 about that one. There is a huge side of me that's like, she's not dead, but I also don't want to get too complacent in case, because, I mean, Crowley might stick to his word and all of that, but it's also something that might entice Kevin in order to play ball. So, yeah, but, yeah, found this episode to be enjoyable. Just wish it was, spread over 2 parts. So, that's it though. I did enjoy the episode. It was a lot of fun. It was great, but I do feel like it would have significantly benefited over a 2-parter. I didn't feel like it's funny because I say it would have benefited a lot better over a 2-parter, and then there is a side of me that's like, it's not like this episode was a complete shambles. It wasn't, a complete mess. Just I feel like things could have been a lot more, because you're only allowed, like with Supernatural, a certain amount of minutes. So I feel like things could have like, especially with the whole idea of hell, that should have been focused on a lot more, not just in terms of hell itself, because it's not like I said, it's not exactly you can nip to a shop and get something that you forgot, right? It's a pretty big deal. It's not just for the place itself, but also for Sam as well. So yeah, I mean, it is for Dean obviously, but with Sam partaking in the trials, one would think there would be a bit of a bigger focus in terms of how he's dealing with, returning to hell, really. So, yeah, but, yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!